today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York, these vagabond shoes are longing to stray.
Wow! Well, I don't think I have to do very much to convince you to vote for Donald Trump for president, right? It's going to be a pretty easy job. So I'd like to make a few points that maybe aren't being given the emphasis that they should be given, because if you think there's been fair coverage for this election, you're living on Mars. So what we see day after day now, starting with the first group of emails from all of the Clinton people, is everything we always knew about Hillary Clinton is true. They used to think there was a vast right-wing conspiracy against them, that all of us were kind of making it up. But you know what these emails say? We were always right in the first place. Boy, are they slimy. Wow. Ooh. How about a person in public office has to have a private position and a public position? That means really simply, I say one thing to you and then I go backstage and I say something different. Like you're paying me a lot of money, like $250,000, and I say something like, we should have open borders, open trade, and ultimately we should be a country kind of like part of an international United Nations. So I say that backstage to the people paying me $250,000, and then I have a debate with Donald Trump, and I say, I'm not for open borders, I want secure borders, and I want an America that maintains its sovereignty, and that, you know what you call that? Where I come from Brooklyn. I'm going to tell you what you call that. You call that, you are a liar. I'll give you another one. When you get a subpoena from the United States Congress for your emails, when you get a subpoena, I used to issue subpoenas when I was U.S. attorney, or I would get courts to do it. When you get a subpoena from Congress that says, give us your emails, and you go ahead and you delete, remove, bleach 33,000 emails. When you have 13 cell phones, and you have someone working for you smash them with a camera, smash them with a hammer. And when you take the rest of them and they've disappeared in some river somewhere, if they're in the East River, I may be able to find them. You know what you call that? You call that a crime. You know how fast you and I go to jail for that? Boom. Right to jail. We go right to jail. You remember? Wait. I got your point. You remember that old game, Monopoly, straight to jail? When you destroy 33,000 emails under congressional subpoena, you get a straight to jail card. Right to jail. When she says things like, she's no longer comfortable being part of the middle class. Maybe that's at the heart of those comments that she made, that half of Trump's supporters, oh, I don't even want to repeat it. What are we? What are we? The deplorables. Half. I don't know, maybe that half is deplorable. The rest of you are not very good either. You're part of the middle class, which she's above. She and Bill are no longer in the middle class because they went from nothing when they left the White House to being worth $250 million. And you know how they did it? By selling out the office of Secretary of State. That's how they did it. $1.5 million fees in order for her to go to Switzerland and intervene on behalf of UBS. When they say there's no quid pro quo, these are people that don't know the law. These are people that have never prosecuted cases. These are people that have never investigated cases. I've done over 5,000 of them. I can smell a crime. I can prove a crime. I know a crime. When you get a $1.5 million speaking fee and your wife goes to Geneva and asks the Internal Revenue Service to go easy on UBS, that is a bribe. And it is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. It's a disgrace that that isn't the main headline and all of the coverage by this corrupt media. It's a disgrace. They should be ashamed of themselves. How about the fact that as Secretary of State, she approved 20% of our uranium being sold to Russia. And she wants to talk about Putin, and she sold 20% of our uranium to Russia, or she approved that sale. And the Clintons made hundreds of thousands in speaking fees off it. $130 million in contributions off it. And their donors made hundreds of millions of dollars selling out the United States of America. I could prove that case to any jury, anywhere, in front of 12 honest Americans, African American, Hispanic, Native American, any decent, just person. You let me put those facts in front of them, and she will be found guilty. It's an outrage. We have a chance to make a change. We have a chance to make a big change. We have a chance to elect a man who can bring jobs back to Ohio and jobs back to Michigan. A man who isn't owned by the lobbyists. He's owned by himself, and he is doing this for you. He is doing this to restore government for you, the people, and away from the crooks. Send them there to clean out Washington, and the one person that can do that, the one person with the independence to do it, the one person who has the strength and courage to put up with this insanity from the media, the insanity in the way in which they cover him, the one person, because he believes in you. He believes in what America is all about: honesty, decency, fair play. That's Donald Trump. He's going to be out here in a few minutes. And you, Ohio, are going to make him President of the United States. Thank you.
I want you back again. I want your love again. I know you find it hard to reason with me, but this time it's different. Darling, you're saying you gotta tell me you're coming back to me. You gotta tell me you're coming back to me. You gotta tell me you're coming back to me. You gotta tell me you're coming back to me. You said you through before